Pitiable arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this. You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? No, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And...
We could make the fruit rubberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune. It's apothecary here in Meld.
At last! It all... becomes clear.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Between you and me, cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. Always a pleasure.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roborant, are we? Do come again.
The recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll...
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
One wakestone shard is a mere rock, but... combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Indeed, you are correct.
Fancy a look at my wares?
A hard day's work, too.
Idleness is a luxury.
Let's get to work.
Well met, sir.
What am I to do? You really ought to...
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you would... But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
"'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Always a pleasure."
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for.
Some of us get complacent.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true. but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
Right you are.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastlands for allies.
Each to their own.
Here, if you please.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Could you come over here?
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their net. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim is good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Right. Just follow me. Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
You've done as I asked, and I must say you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills, or perhaps 'tis a little... In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuild...
All done, then. A resounding success.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Nicely done.
I can do no less in service to you.
The Arisen, our kingdom, sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless...
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Tis vital you remain level-headed.
Well done! I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every battle.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be obeyed, Arisen. One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
You have my support.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
We've got goblins! You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. I'll turn you into a pin.
I'll go and open the chest. Superb, Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Good. Let us make for the...
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Harpies! Be on your guard!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Oi, where do you think you're going? Our destination is the border checkpoint.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defense.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from...
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it.
Let me get that.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down our guard.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as a lesson. Most impressive, Master.
We can ill afford to control over destinies. Our foe is not yet routed.
It has been someone has done, but no matter.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I'll turn you into a pin patron. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed? This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success.
I'm in awe of your powers of detection. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
What's this? We're trapped! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard!
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Continue our onslaught and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Seems we've worn out our foe. We'll not find a better moment. Seize the brute's arm and bring it crashing down. Care to assist?
Tis a foe worthy of caution. Don't save our best will do.
Fall back! While we're dealing with my magics. Wait a moment.
First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance. We've a much easier target than flying prone. We may have the force of this torrent to be employed for our own ends.
It's not how it works. When? I imagine it would be most beneficial.
What was that sound? Fall back!
It seems we have the range.
It's time we made the house. To inform the people.
You have my gratitude, sir. Could see I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
This won't do.
Look, Master, come here!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You are in need of healing. Allow me. What do I find?
Focus. Battle continues.
Well said.
We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
We have... found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
We are under attack!
I cannot fall to prowess.
It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
That's it. It's bad enough.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? I hope to see you in the capital.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
polish up my gear tomorrow. Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
What the...
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Strike true.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. I'll save you.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
'Tis not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
At last! It all becomes clear.
A well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Appreciated. A token of my appreciation.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
Understood.
My thanks. There you are. Oh, well.
Ere I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll turn you into a pit, Richard.
This foe is brought to imminent moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. Well done! We can hit.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master.
Now that is a surprise.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Indeed, you are correct. Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
Who can say? what awaits us on the other side.
By your leave.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
Can't put a price on
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.